Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Hema. In this video, I am teaching class 7 mathematics chapter 5 lines and angles. Introduction has been done in part 1 and part 2 video. Part 1 it is covered in previous video. Please watch, and also the rest of the introduction part under lines and angles it is covered under part 2 video. So watch both the videos for complete understanding of the basic requirement of the chapter lines and angles. Let us start the continuation of the introduction part 1. So that is chapter 5 lines and angles introduction part 2. Under this we are covering pairs of angles. Under the pair of angles, intersecting lines, transversal, angles made by a transversal, transversal of parallel lines, and also checking for parallel lines. So these are the headings we are covering under the introduction part 2. So for the first, let us take pair of lines. Under this, intersecting lines. So let us understand what is intersecting lines. Two lines are said to be intersecting lines if they have a common point. It is to be noted that if two straight lines intersect each other, they can intersect at exactly point, and that point is said to be intersecting point of these two lines. That means two or more lines which share exactly one common point are called intersecting lines. This common point exists on all these lines and is called the point of intersection. It is to be noted that the intersecting lines meet at one and only one point, no matter at what angle they meet. So this is about the definition of intersecting lines. So we'll understand next in detail with the figure. In this figure, there are two lines and our two straight lines. P is a common point. So here we have two straight lines AB and DC. These are the two lines and they are straight lines, and they are intersecting at the point P. So we say that straight lines are intersecting at the point P, and P is called intersecting point. Example, the blackboard on its stand, the letter Y made up of line segments, and the grill door of a window. So these are some of the examples for the intersecting lines. The next, what is transversal? A transversal is any line that intersect two or more lines in the same plane but at distinct point. So whereas in case of intersecting there will be only one point of intersection, but in the transversal this will be different. Road crossing two or more roads or a railway line crossing several other lines are the example of transversal lines. So here we have two lines, and one of the line it is crossing the two lines and they intersect at the two point, and this is called transversal. Transversal is said to cut the two lines that it crosses. Okay, so the next, angles made by a transversal. If we draw two parallel lines and then draw a line transversal through them, we get 8 different angles. The 8 angles will together form 4 pair of corresponding angles. Here we can have, so we can see a transversal lines. If we draw two parallel lines, So we have a two parallel line. This is one and this is two. Then draw a line transversal. So we are drawing a line transversal through them. We are how many angles we are getting? So totally we are getting 4 angles here and another 4 angles here. So totally 8 angles we are getting, and these angles are different. Okay, the 8 angles will together form 4 pair of corresponding angles. So there will be 4 corresponding pair of angles. Angle F and angle B, they form one pair of the corresponding angle or congruent if two lines are parallel. Okay, all angles that have the same position with regards to the parallel lines and the transversal are corresponding to the pairs. Angles that are in the area between the parallel lines, like the angle H and angle C above, are called interior angles. So these two are interior angles, and whereas the angles that are on the outside of the two parallel lines, like D and G, so these two are interior angles, and these two are outside the two parallel lines, they are D and G, they are called as exterior angles. So similarly we have interior angles B and E, they are interior angles, and A and F, they are exterior angles. Angles that are on the opposite side of the transversal are called alternate angles. Example, angle H and angle B, they are on the opposite sides of the transversal, therefore they are said to be alternate angles. Similarly, angle C and angle E are also said to be alternate angles. Angles that share the same vertex and have a common ray, like angles G and F. So here if we observe, so we have angle G and angle F, and for this we have a common vertex and common rays. Okay, therefore angle G and angle F, they are said to be adjacent angles. Similarly, angle C and angle B also said to be adjacent angles. Similarly, angle D and A and also angle H and E, they are said to be adjacent angles. So like this we can keep on identifying the adjacent angles based on the common vertex and common rays. As in this case, where the adjacent angles are formed by two lines intersecting, we get two pair of adjacent angles, angle G plus F and H plus E. So when we take sum of these two, it will be equal to 180 degree. Therefore, these adjacent angles are said to be supplementary. Two angles that are opposite each other as D and B. If we take D and B or G and E, so like that wherever we find opposite, they are called as vertical angles, and vertical angles are always congruent. That means they are equal. The next one is transversal of parallel lines. If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, each pair of corresponding angles is equal in measure. So here we have two parallel lines L and M. When T cuts the parallel lines L and M, we get angle 3 equal angle 7 because they are vertically opposite angles. But angle 7 equal to angle 8 because these two are corresponding angles. Therefore, angle 3 is equal to angle 8. Similarly, angle 1 equal angle 6. Thus, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, each pair of alternate interior angles is equal. The second one, angle 3 plus angle 1, they are equal to 180 degree because angle 1 and angle 1 form a linear pair, but angle 1 equal to angle 6, a pair of alternate interior angles. Therefore, we can say that angle 3 plus angle 6, they are equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle 1 plus angle 8 is equal to 180 degree. Thus, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. The next heading is checking for parallel lines. If two lines are parallel, then we know that a transversal gives rise to a pair of equal corresponding angles. So we will be having equal corresponding angles and also equal alternate interior angles and interior angles on the same side of the transversal being supplementary. When a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines have to be parallel. So please keep these points remember. So here look at the letter Z. So here we have the horizontal segments, they are parallel because the alternate angles are equal. When a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of alternate angles are equal, the lines have to be parallel. Draw a line L and draw a line M which is perpendicular to line L. Again draw a line P such that P is perpendicular to M. Thus P is perpendicular to a perpendicular L. We find P is parallel to L. This is because P such that angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. Thus, when a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversals are said to be supplementary, the lines have to be parallel. The summary of this lesson, lines and angles. When two lines meet, we say they intersect. The meeting point is called the point of intersection. When lines drawn on a sheet of paper don't meet, however far produced, we call them to be parallel lines. When two lines intersect, looking like the letter X, we have two pair of opposite angles. They are called vertically opposite angles. They are equal in measure. A transversal is a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points. A transversal gives rise to several types of angles. We have learnt about 6 types of angles: interior, exterior, corresponding, alternative interior, alternative exterior, and interior on the same side of transversal. When a transversal cuts two parallel lines, we have the following intersecting relationship. Each pair of corresponding angles is equal. Each pair of alternative alternate angles is equal. Each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal is supplementary. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and share my videos. Don't forget to subscribe my channel to support me, and please press the bell icon for further notifications.